everyone, it's Kate and today I want to give you some tips about how you can travel more whilst you're at uni. Obviously a lot of students save up, they go backpacking over the summer or during any kind of break, Christmas or Easter, but there are opportunities that present themselves at uni that might not present themselves at work. Often these opportunities are also cheaper in a lot of cases than what you would be able to do if you were just backpacking normally. So the first one is your year abroad. Now I know that some courses are 4-year courses and it means that you'll take a year out in industry or you'll take a year out to study in another country, and that's great, especially if you're doing like a language. I know a couple of friends who went to China, they went to Japan, and they just kind of travelled around that area and studied in those countries just because it was part of their course. But you don't have to be doing a language course to get this opportunity. Some universities offer the chance for you to study in your second year. So you'll have your first year at home, your second year abroad, and your third year at home as well. I think there's also the opportunity to travel for 1 semester in Europe. You might get to travel for the whole thing, but I think that is something that happens as well. So if you don't want to go away for the whole year, that might be an opportunity that you can look into as well. The next one is society and sports trips. I'm a big fan of the society trips, hence why I am a social sec of PhilSoc, the University of Sheffield's Philosophy Society. I have been on these trips every year and I absolutely love them. They are a great way to meet new people. You don't necessarily do anything related to the society whilst on the trip, so we won't do anything philosophy related whilst on the philosophy trip. I think it's a little bit different with sports trips because they tend to like play the sport and do a couple of tournaments while they're out there. I'm not too sure, I haven't been on a sports trip, but I do know that both of them are a great way to travel around. From what I've gathered, overall the society trips tend to be a little bit more city-based, so going to places like Berlin, Prague, whereas the sports trips tend to be a little bit later on in the year, so the society trips tend to happen around February, and then the sports trips tend to happen kind of Easter time. I think they go to Salou, I think they've gone to Croatia before. There are a couple of other probably warmer places that you can go to with the sports trips. What I will say is that the sports trips tend to go back to the same place repeatedly. So if you really like that one place, it's great, but if you're looking to travel around and see different places, then society trips may be better. I could be wrong because, as I said, I've never been on a sports trip, but it's definitely something to look into. The next one is kind of related again to the sports and societies trips. These are ski and surf trips. Sometimes these societies are combined. I think it's the Snow and Surf Society. I think I've seen it at a couple of unis. But yeah, most often than not you do have to be a member of these societies to go, but the membership fees are usually quite reasonable. I remember paying £25 for my ski trip membership in first year. These ski trips are probably the cheapest that you are ever going to get to go skiing for. They are a great deal, and if you want to go skiing and meet new people, then that is a great opportunity as well. I think they also focus a lot on après skiing, which means that you're going to have a good time if you enjoy a night out and a drink. Unfortunately, University of Sheffield doesn't have a surf society, much to my disappointment, but I know a friend who is part of her surf society, and she goes away to Portugal with them and she always has a great time. Next one is a very quick one. It is general uni organised trips. Now I know that University of Sheffield offers a lot of trips to things like Stonehenge, Alton Towers, just like loads of UK attractions. But once a year they organise a big trip abroad to places like Amsterdam or Berlin or Prague, similar to the society trips. I don't know how popular they are. If you've got a couple of mates that want to go away and you're not part of a society, then you can go on something like that. Summer work. So let's say you want to go and travel, but you might not necessarily have as much money as you'd like to be able to go and do it. Well, working over the summer while you're traveling can be a great idea. If you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know I also work for AmeriCamp. So I did their program, I went away to work in Oregon for 2 months and I got paid to work at a summer camp. It was a really great opportunity and I absolutely loved it. If you're interested, go and have a look at their website. I'll put the link in the description below. Or if you're already signed onto the program, go and check out my other videos. But yeah, there are loads of different working holiday things that you can do over the summer. You don't necessarily have to do the summer camp. You can do hospitality work, you can go away and volunteer. Obviously this does take time to save up for these trips, but if you're looking for something a bit different, then sometimes these things are only available to students. So do research and have a look what's out there, but it's definitely something that I would consider if you're looking to get away for a longer period of time. Another opportunity that's presented itself from working with AmeriCamp is trip repping. All those society trips that I talked about, a lot of the companies that run them are looking for reps to go on those tours and kind of look after the people that want to go. I will be doing this with Invasion in March, I'm doing it with my friend, and it basically means that I get paid to go to Amsterdam. I got that opportunity through my work at AmeriCamp as a campus manager, but there are companies that advertise just the trip repping roles. I've seen it advertised on Facebook and job sites. You've just got to kind of look in the right place. The last one's probably one of the most unique opportunities that presents itself at uni. Most of these are travelling-based charity events, so charity hitchhikes, country-based treasure hunts, and jailbreaks. University of Sheffield is home to the biggest charity hitchhike in the UK. It's called Bum It. Again, if you're at the University of Sheffield, then I'll put the link in the description below. I did a hitchhike from Sheffield down to Brighton. I think that was Baby Bum It, but then they also do a hitchhike across Europe over Easter. There is also Jailbreak, which is basically get as far as you can in a set number of days, and then the country-based treasure hunt is pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, these are a great opportunity to travel in a completely different way than what you'd get to otherwise. Especially the hitchhiking, in the sense that if you are going to hitchhike, doing a charity hitchhike with an organised company is the safest way to do it. Obviously, risks still present themselves, but you've just got that security of having a lot of other people and a lot more organisation going on behind the tour. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this has given you some inspiration about how you can travel a little bit more whilst you're at uni. Like this video if you want to see more things like this, comment below if you have any ideas on the videos you'd like me to make, and check out my other videos and subscribe if you want to see other travel tips.